So here we have an article from the Daily Mail. Disney's live-action Snow White, Rachel Zegler, sparks fury online after saying on a picket line that she deserves to be paid for every hour the film is streamed online. Wow. Okay. Let's continue reading. Disney's live-action Snow White, Rachel Zegler, is being criticized on social media for saying she deserves to be paid for every hour the film is streamed online. The West Side Story actress has received backlash for comments made while on the picket line this week amid the ongoing SAG, AFTRA, and WGA strikes. If I'm going to stand there for 18 hours in the dress of an iconic Disney princess, I deserve to be paid for every hour that it is streamed online. Zegers. Wow, are you serious? Did she really say? Wait.
If I'm going to stand there 18 hours in a dress of an iconic Disney princess, I deserve to be paid for every hour that it is streamed on.
Oh my God! This is like first world problems. This is what this is. This is like first world problems, right? Oh my God! I got to stand there in a dress for 18 hours and get paid. I think she got paid like $1 million to be Snow White. Like, if you had a problem with that, go talk to your agent. Now, personally, me, if I'm Disney, I would tell her, okay, so this is what you want. This is all we're going to give you. If you don't want it, we'll just find someone else. To me, it's either entitlement with her or she's just trying to get every inch of dollar that she possibly can from this movie. That's what it is to me. Now, here's the thing. She's an entitled she's an actress who gets paid $1 million. And you have all these writers, which this is the whole reason why these strikes happen. It's not for her, it's not for the actress. It's not for the actors. Right? Like the main actors. It's for the little actors. It's for the writers who are the ones that are really getting messed over in all this. Right? Because their job is not secured. And so much turnover that's going on in movies and streaming. And frankly, if they would just stick to a good story instead of trying to push narratives all the time, maybe, just maybe, just me in general, maybe you would have successful streaming services. Maybe you would have a successful movie. Now, from what I've heard about this, what's going on with Snow White, that it's actually being brought onto the board right now by the board of Disney and Bob Iger, that they don't know if they even want to show it because of how bad it was. Like, if you go and see the Seven Dwarfs right now, it has nothing. It looks nothing like the Snow White that we grew up with. And the fact that she thinks that she deserves to get paid for every hour is ridiculous to me. Like, there's a reason why Robert Downey Jr. got paid the way he got paid for Iron Man. You can't replace Robert Downey Jr. with another Iron Man. You're gonna have to kill him off, but you can't replace him and continue the story. You can kill him off and maybe bring in a multiverse Tony Stark, but Robert Downey Jr. is Iron Man. Chris Hemsworth is Thor. You cannot replace those guys. You just can't. I like, everyone is always gonna see Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man. But this Snow White, I didn't even know who Rachel Zegler was until I think they mentioned that she was what was it? West Side Story. like I guess. But she's just like a little spot in my brain. I don't even know, like, if she comes up like this, like if I see her, like a picture of her, then fine. I'll maybe remember her. But she's not someone I'm like, oh yeah, she is definitely Snow White. Oh my God, there's no one else that can replace her. Let me go find a desperate actress that's out there right now that is willing to take just $1 million Hell, even just $150,000 to play Snow White. I will find an actress, even probably even a better actress than her. So to me, this is the most uh, this is like the most entitlement I've ever seen from an actress, saying that she wants to get paid for every hour that it is streamed on Disney Plus. It makes no sense to me. And if you had a problem with it, go talk to your agent. And then the agent knows, like, okay, yeah, we can't really convince Disney to do that for you, to give you incentives. And when you go, well, I want incentives. Okay, well, Disney said no, and then they go on and replace you. This whole protest with SAG-AFTRA, this has nothing to do with you. And the fact that you are here, the fact that Rachel Zegler is here trying to walk among these people for an entitlement that she deserves more per hour is ridiculous to me. Or not per hour, but for every hour it is streamed is ridiculous to me. This has nothing to do with you. Why are you taking away? Because doing this takes away from what the writers want. Because now you're just making it all about you. This is about the writers. This is about the small actors and actresses that are out there. This is for them to get what they deserve. Not you. You're over here complaining about this. Go talk to your agent. Don't do this. Don't take away from what's going on with this protest. This is ridiculous. And the fact that she's there doing it, man, if I was a writer and I saw that and I saw her again, I would tell her to leave. I would get people to go behind me and say, hey, we need her to leave because she's taking away from what we're actually trying to protest here. This has nothing to do with her. She's getting paid $1 million. $1 million to be the main actress of Snow White. Like I said, I can go grab someone off the street at any of these acting boot camps, and they'll probably do 1 million times better, and I could pay them less at $200,000. Like, it's ridiculous to me. You did this the wrong way. You should have never done this while the protest was going on. This wasn't the way to go about it. If you had a problem with it, go take it up with your agent. Go to Bob Iger and say, this is what I want. Bob Iger is probably more than likely going to say no because the person that he is. And then you'll keep on trying to fight it. But then Bob Iger is like, we'll just replace you. So you're just doing this because you know the outcome. And you think this is some sort of way for you to get more money. To me, this is just entitlement. And this is wrong because you're doing this in a place where it's supposed to be about the writers and small actors and small actresses, not you. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for listening to me. Subscribe, like to the channel, or like the video, I'm sorry, because it helps with the algorithm. And anyways, guys, you guys are awesome. Have a great day.